Hey, good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. No, I don't know what my hair is doing today. It's not very comfortable, but it is what it is. I might try and fix it later, but I also might not if I forget. But if it, annoys me enough, I will fix it. But anyway, good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. For me, it is plant care and cleaning day. I don't really have that much plant care to do today, which is kind of really nice. I was expecting to have a lot, but because it's warmer and the plants kind of need care more often, regularly, like I need to check on them more often and give them water because they drink it faster. I've just kind of been doing that through the week, so they don't really need it today, I don't think. I mean, I'm sure at least a couple of them do, but for the most part, I think we're mostly good. I did want to show you something real quick before I care for them later. This is my colorful leaves, the bigger one. Obviously, they are very, very healthy. Yeah, this is a very big plant. They're also very, very messy because those flowers are starting to wilt and fall off. Um, There are so many little petals all over my countertop. I'm sure some of them fell off just then too. So yeah, I need to, that's a mess. I'm gonna be trimming off that entire flower thing and seeing if there are any seeds in there that I can save. I don't know. It doesn't look like it, but I would be surprised if there aren't any, but that needs to go today. I also need to do a little bit of trimming to that plant, so that one and the hydroponic tomatoes are like the only ones that I need to care for today, which is super interesting. I'll show you the pumpkin plants later on today because they are opening another leaf and it should be open by later on today, so I want to give you an update on that. But yeah, that's gonna be my day today, just cleaning and plant care. Right now, I just wanted to say good morning and I hope you're having a good day today, and I will see you in a little bit once I get started taking care of everybody. I have just started taking care of the plants, but like this is the flower that was on the little colorful leaves that I showed you well, a couple seconds ago, a couple hours ago for me, but yeah, these are the flowers. I'm gonna see if there are any seeds in here. It doesn't really look like it, but there might, so I'm kind of like, I don't know if there are, unfortunately, but I also trimmed the entire plant. So this is the one that I just held up. They got a very big trim, but I think they're gonna feel much better now. Also, we're starting to get another little flower right here on the, I guess these are like yellow, but I think they're technically called white colorful leaves. I'm not entirely sure though, but this is the first time that this color has ever flowered, so I'm really hoping to get some seeds from them. I have these guys over here that are seeds from the red ones from a couple months ago. I honestly didn't think that they were going to sprout, but they are, and they're also starting to change color. Like this little guy up here and this one are starting to get some red leaves on them already. It is so cute because they're so tiny still. But yeah, this guy got a big trim, and I'll let you know if I get any seeds from these guys later. Also, you can kind of see the mess that the flowers were making. And also, this is my other container of colorful leaves. These guys don't need a trim today, but like, look at this one. It's starting to turn pink. I don't understand how this guy has so many different colors. Like this one has the yellow, white color on it, pink, and the dark purple. Like that guy is so cool looking. But yeah, obviously this one is also super healthy and doing well. But now I'm gonna get started taking care of the hydroponic tomatoes and my little propagated tomato that I took last week, I think. Maybe it was a week before. But it's doing really good in here. It's fully propagated, like it has quite a few roots and everything. So yeah, that guy's doing really good. The dill is also doing really well. These are the little cactuses that are sprouting. They haven't changed much, but it's a cactus, so that's not really surprising. And as for the petunias, I don't know if they're gonna make it or not, but you can see there's one little sprout there. Well, actually there's two little ones, but I doubt you can see it. It's right here. I don't know about these guys, if they're gonna be okay or not. I'm still hopeful, but yeah, the petunias are kind of, I'm not really knowing how to care for them at this stage, so they're not really making it past this point, unfortunately, but that little one's still doing okay at least. And also back here I have the string of dolphins that I am propagating. They are definitely doing good. I think they might almost be at the point where I can make a macrame for them and hang them up. And also my money tree that's propagated and Mr. Prickle Pants, my cactus. But anyway, let me get these guys taken care of real quick. I wanted to show you how much this little guy was trimmed today. That was a lot. The hair's still a little bit fluffy and I don't quite know what's going on with it, but it is better. We have slightly fixed it. But all of my plants are cared for now and the bathroom is cleaned. I have not done the shower yet because I haven't had any time to do that, but I've gotten everything vacuumed and cleaned and it feels seriously amazing in here. That was the first time I have vacuumed since I rearranged my bedroom a little bit, and it was honestly way easier than it was before because everything's more organized, so that was really nice. But also, these are the pumpkin plants, and yeah, their little leaf has opened, so now they have 2 little pumpkin leaves officially, and they have another one starting in there. So yeah, these little ones are, I cannot believe how big they are. I cannot bring them outside because it is way too cold out there for them. They also smell really good. Like pumpkins kind of smell like a peppery scent, if that makes sense. But I wish I could bring them outside because they are doing so well, but it's still too cold out there for them, sadly. But they are doing really good and they are happy in here. But yeah, I just wanted to show you them. But yeah, everyone is cared for. I didn't really need to do much for the tomato plants. I just changed their water and that was it. They were very easy. So, and all my plants in soil pretty much were already good to go. A couple of them needed water, but otherwise they were good. So yeah, very easy plant care day today. I also wanted to show you my string of dolphins this week. The first reason is because, like, look at how big these guys are getting. They're almost at the point where, like, I need to trim them already, which is kind of amazing. I cannot believe how fast these guys are growing, because seriously, when I got them, they were like this big and they did not have any of those vines. You saw them. They were able to fit inside a tiny little box. There is no way that they would be able to fit in there now. One of the main reasons why I wanted to give you an update on them today, besides them being so big and healthy, is they don't have any more of the aphids on them, which is so exciting. So their little soap bath was successful and it did take care of them. So that means that the couple that I saw on there the day after, I think it was the day after, there weren't technically any more bugs on them. I just had to clean them off a little bit better. But yeah, they are super healthy now, no bugs, and I cannot believe how much they are growing. It is so exciting. And also, obviously, my string of turtles are all doing really well over here too. This little one is actually starting to I don't know what these are. They're just like little pollen. I'm not entirely sure, but I removed them because they don't actually grow into any leaves, and it seems like it takes energy away from the plant when they have these on there, so I remove them every time I see them. So I'm glad I saw that, but that guy doesn't have any on them, I don't think. No, they don't. They're good. But yeah, the string of turtles are all doing really well too over here, and so are all of the pothos up here. So yeah, everyone's just super healthy this week. It's so exciting. Alright, little babies, it is cold out here. Let me get you guys all nice and snuggled up together. I'm not going to move Maple Tree, which is this container. I'm just going to wrap a towel around their base because they're more used to the weather. I still want them to be warm though. There you go, sweetheart. Now, how are we going to do this? Hang on just a moment. I'm gonna cover up the plants, I think, with the towels. So that way if it frosts, their little leaves will be okay. So like the pepper plants are in here and the dill is under here. I don't know about this guy. This one's going to be a little bit concerning, but let's hope that that's okay. Good night, little ones. Hopefully you'll stay nice and warm and the towels will stay on you. And Father, yes, I am still babying my plants. They deserve to be all nice and snuggly warm for the cold weather. Good night, little ones. Enjoy your sleep. And see you later, Maple Tree. Enjoy the cold. Hopefully. Alright, there we go. You can see all the squares back there, and also it is so sunny right now. It is amazing, and it is very cold outside, so all of this sunshine does not mean that it's warm. It is really, really really cold. That's why I decided to wrap my little garden plants and make sure that they were ready for the freeze tonight. Hopefully they'll be okay. I'm mostly concerned, like I just told Mom, I'm mostly concerned about the dill because their sprouts are still so tiny and literally about 3 days old. And the beefsteak tomato, which is refusing to grow a second set of leaves, it does not make any sense, but it is alive. That little plant is the strangest sprout that I think I have ever seen, but you know, it's just happy to be there, so I do not mind whatsoever. If it just wants to be a little sprout through the season, it can be a little sprout through the rest of the season, but I am concerned about it being freezing and the little one being so tiny, so they are completely covered in towels. Hopefully that will be enough towels and it won't get too terribly windy, so they won't get blown around and stuff, because I didn't put any weight on top of the towels, so I am a little bit nervous about that, but they should stay in place. I mean, they have before, so I can't see them really moving. They should be heavy enough. But yeah, the little guys are ready for the freezing weather tonight. It's not supposed to be freezing through the entire night. I am worried about the hours where it is. And then if it gets frosty in the morning, that can do a lot of damage, so I am very concerned about that. So the little guys are nice and cozy in their little, I guess it's a towel tent, kind of, but yeah, they should be nice and warm in there. I also wanted to cover them up before the sun sets, so that way they will be able to keep a little bit of the day's warmth in them. So yeah, hopefully they'll be good. I'll show you them tomorrow, obviously, and how they did once the sun comes up and once it's not freezing anymore. But anyway, I may or may not have gotten quite a bit of knitting done today. So this is technically the last row of this square because all I need to do is cast off. I was not planning on knitting. I literally just picked this up for a couple of minutes because my watch needed to charge. It had, what was it, only like 3 or 4% left, so I needed to put it on the charger, and I decided, you know, it's off anyway, I might as well knit for a little while. And then I ended up knitting pretty much this entire square. So technically we are finishing a knit square today, which is really exciting because we only started this one a couple of days ago and it's already done. So we get to start the next row of the possibly blanket. Do not think it's gonna be big enough for a blanket, unfortunately. So I'm kind of thinking it might be a pillowcase, but I kind of don't want it to be that because I definitely would prefer it to be a blanket, but I don't think it's gonna be big enough, unfortunately. I'm still hopeful that it will be, but it's not looking very likely. I mean, I guess it could be a blanket, just a very small one, so I mean, that would be fine. It would be good for traveling or just like keeping in the car or something, so it could just be a very tiny blanket for that. That would work well. But yeah, we, not much knitting today, but we technically have finished a little square already today. And don't worry, I'm still gonna be making something for a little while. That's a really long tail, but I'm still gonna make something here real quick because I still wanna chat with you for a little while. That was way too fast. But we finished our little square, so I am going to put it, should I put it on this end or that end? I think I'll put it over here. So now, because I did that, I am going to crochet. I'm just gonna kind of, at least if I feel like it. I might not. I'll be able to knit and then crochet and then knit and then crochet across and get the row done like that. You never know, I might not feel like doing that, but that is what I'm hoping that I will do for this row. But let me get this little granny square started here real quick, and then I will be right back to chat for a little bit more. Hopefully we'll finish this one. I don't know if we will or not today, but we should. These don't take very long at all. It feels like forever since we have been able to use the blue yarn. I wasn't expecting this today. And also, if if you hear meowing in the background, that is Missy. She just had her little evening treat, and she has to do like a victory lap around the house and tell everyone that she had a treat because she enjoys it so much. So if you hear her meowing in the background, that's what's going on. She's just very excited because she just had a little snack that she very much looks forward to throughout out the day. But anyway, as for my day today, it was very nice. I didn't really get up to that much besides the normal stuff and getting the cleaning done, which feels really nice. I forgot to get the bathtub. Darn it. I had time for that, but I was knitting instead, so that's kind of a bummer, but that's okay. I would have rather been knitting during that time anyway, but yeah, that's the only thing that I didn't get done. Otherwise, I got everything cleaned, and it feels really nice in here, and the sunshine is making it feel like extra clean, which is exciting. And like I said earlier, it made a surprising difference having my bedroom rearranged a little bit, like that cube storage back there. The one that is lower is new to the room. It was in this closet, but having that over there and just being able to have some of my stuff like put away and organized a little bit better, it was a lot easier to vacuum because I didn't like have to pick everything up and move it around to get under it and stuff like that. It was just, everything is very easy to clean around now over there, so I very much like the new arrangement that's in my bedroom. Still haven't done anything to this closet though. That is still definitely something that I need to work on. I'll get it eventually, but that is like the problem space of my room. So you know how everyone has to have an area of your house where it's just like everything gets shoved in this one place and then you deal with it eventually? That's that closet, so I will deal with it eventually. Right now it's just annoying and it's not necessarily bothering me. Honestly, I'll probably get it before Halloween because I'll need to be able to get out my Halloween decorations, but until then it's perfectly fine. But anyway, yeah, I'm also grateful that all my plants are doing super well today. The little guy that I repotted yesterday is already looking a little bit healthier. This is their new leaf that they're going to open hopefully soon, but it's already bigger than it was yesterday. This leaf still doesn't look good at all, unfortunately, but that one little leaf looks good, so hopefully they'll be okay. So I think maybe repotting it was the better decision. Besides that little one, everyone is doing amazingly this week, which is always so exciting, and mostly bug-free, which is also really exciting and kind of shocking, honestly, because usually I have quite a few bugs. Bones, why do I always forget what she is? Is she gonna be another one of these? Debbie is a bird of paradise, but Bones is a pink princess philodendron. She currently has spider mites, which is kind of a problem. She's quarantined away from all of the other plants on my bathtub, but besides that, I really don't have that many bugs this week, which is exciting because usually I have the ones that I can't pronounce. I will write on the screen right here. I know they're on a couple of my plants, but they're not really that bad, so I think I can get rid of them fairly easily. And the fungus gnats really... There are not that many. Again, there are some because when you have plants, you have fungus gnats, but yeah, not really that many of those either this week. So the plants this week are, yeah, they're pretty darn amazing. I am so excited at how well they're doing this week because it's the start of their growing season, and the fact that they're waking up and are super happy and healthy, it makes me very happy as well, because just like, I know it's silly, but knowing that my plants are happy truly does make me happy. But let me real quick finish this granny square. It'll only take me a couple of seconds. I cannot believe that we were able to knit an entire, technically, because there were only 10 rows on that square earlier today before I got started knitting, so we technically knit an entire square today for the blanket, and we crocheted an entire granny square. So yeah, today was very productive. And also I cut this one super short, but I cut the knit one super long. I wonder why I did that. Super weird. But anyway, this is what the little granny square looks like, and because why not? This is the, I can't get it, there we go. This is the little knit square because we technically made both. I have to show them both at the same time. But that one's gonna be right there on the blanket, and this one is gonna go right here. Oh no, it goes the other way. Hang on a second. There we go. Now both of them are on there, and we officially started the fifth row to make it a square again. And we already have 2 squares done on that row. That is amazing. We only have 3 more. So yeah, this one's going very, very quickly. But anyway, that is gonna do it for the video today. So I hope you enjoyed it. And way more importantly, I hope you enjoy your day today, no matter what you're doing. If it's a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you enjoy your day. And as for tomorrow, I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to be getting up to. So we will figure that out tomorrow. Yeah, I have no idea. I think it's going to be busy, but I don't know with what. So I know that's not very helpful, but no matter what, I'm looking forward to spending the day with you. And again, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend it with me. I truly hope you know how much it means. It's just amazing that you do. So just thank you so much for being here. And I hope you know how amazing you are. And yeah, I'm gonna go. So I will see you tomorrow, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. I'll see you later.